Hey friends, it is your friend in flowers, Lisa Mason Ziegler, dropping in here, and this is kind of unexpected. I'm on the East Coast, right? We're in the path of the rain event that's on the way, and I just spent the morning unexpectedly harvesting a bunch of flowers, and some of those flowers are cool flowers. And it just made me think that, I talk about all the time how cool flowers is just such a big boon to your business in spring, because most of them bloom in spring. But I thought I would just come on here and show you when they're blooming in summer and even late summer, right? So I am going to give you a little peek at some of the cool flowers. So one of the cool flowers that you may already be familiar with that's a late bloomer, that is Rudbeckia triloba. I just cut all this stuff this morning by myself, y'all. So Tuesday is not a cutting day here on our farm. This is a day that I'm supposed to be creating content. I was actually supposed to record a class this morning, but I couldn't resist going out and cutting all of this. With this rain on the way, I thought, I've just got to go do it. And then I thought, I've just got to share the cool flowers from this with you guys. So, Triloba Rudbeckia, which is my sister, who is the bouquet whisperer around here. This is her favorite bouquet builder. See this? This is one stem. She absolutely loves building bouquets around this. So this is a late summer bloomer. And wait, there's more. And so I'd be curious to know if anybody can guess what this is. You know what this is? This is one of my favorites. Does this scream fall or what? And I am conveniently coordinated with this today, right? This is Helenium. And Helenium is actually what they call or refer to as a short-lived perennial. What that means to me is that it's a hardy annual. That means it'll survive winter in a lot of places, but it doesn't live like a peony lives. It doesn't live year after year after year. So we treat it as a cool flower. And get this time of the year. And it comes, look at these amazing colors. Is this not just the best for fall, right? And going into late season? So this is a cool flower. And then the other one that we actually just love, another great cool flower, this is straw flowers, y'all. I have 3 buckets of these that I just cut, and that is all from a bed that was planted following the cool flower concept in very early spring, which for me is mid-February. So the first harvest happened, I guess I'm going to say it was after Mother's Day, mid-May, late May. Then at the end of June, it had totally regrown the bed. And you can see how tall these stems are. I cut at least 12 to 18 inches off these. These are super tall still. So we did the initial cut, harvest in May over 2 or 3 weeks. Then in late June, they regrew, we cut them again. And here we are in August cutting. I have 3 buckets over here of this. And I just knew that the rain coming from Debbie, the hurricane, would really destroy these. Straw flowers are a cool flower, y'all. This is an amazing bouquet ingredient, especially this time of the year if your zinnias are misbehaving and melting down and just not lasting quite as long. So I wanted to show these, and I'm dropping these guys. So I just wanted to point out that, I know that I am screaming from the rooftops all the time about how cool flowers can literally flip a business in spring. Spring is the highest demand for cut flowers in the cut flower industry, right? That's when most cool flowers bloom. It is the easiest time of the year to sell flowers. If you have good quality and you have customers, you're never going to have enough flowers. And that is a huge boon for cool flowers. But I wanted to show you these flowers that I just shared, that there are other flowers that actually go beyond then, that are here in late summer. And of course, ours are already done. Lizzie-anthus is another one. We call Lizzie, she loves a cool start and a hot finish. So she's planted in very early spring or fall, depending on where you are. And then she blooms, my goodness, in late June and in July, the hottest time of the year, right? So cool flowers are more than just spring, but spring is definitely the headliner. But they have these other additional flowers that can really be supporting actors through the rest of your season. And I just wanted to come on here and share those and to remind everybody that we extended. Oh my. So my phone is kind of going a little crazy. It's doing all kinds of fun stuff. So I just wanted everybody to be well aware of that we have extended the Cool Flower Seed to Harvest course special offer until tonight midnight. It actually went off. We brought it back out yesterday morning until tonight. And what is that special offer? When you buy the Cool Flower course, you will get my bonus training, which is called Mastering Cool Flowers, Expert Techniques and Tips. And it's me taking you through those advanced techniques of bed maintenance, pathways, mulching. I talk about, that's one of the most common questions we get about cool flowers is people see that I use different types of mulch in those applications, and I talk about that in there, as well as pathways and, most importantly, weed prevention. You know, that's probably one of the things that I've become most well known for. I think it's why people come and visit my farm when we do an open farm once a year. They don't believe it's true. And y'all, we don't really do a lot of weeding on this farm. We are just gotten very good at preventing weeds. And we don't use chemicals, you know that, right? I mean, it's all through planning and timing and what we use. And I talk about that, as well as I demonstrate how to build a low tunnel using the hoops and lightweight row cover. And I talk about and show how to put the second cover on and when you might need that, as well as installing the sun cap, which is what I use to cool my cool flower beds down in the fall if it's just staying hot, you know, and you're scared to death, you're cooking your transplants. This happens to us all the time now. So that's in there. And then lastly, y'all, what the last part of my bonus training is I drew sketches. You know, y'all give me, that's using a very loose term. I am not an artist, but I drew a sketch of 30 beds going through spring, summer, fall, and winter. And this is the 30,000 foot view of the evolution of cool season and warm season plantings, annuals coming together. This is not a plant list. It is a 30,000 foot view, because I will tell you the thing that most people get derailed on as flower farmers is they just cannot get succession planting. And I get it. People make it so complicated, y'all. And trust me, if I can do it, anybody can do it. This is where you start, is you wrap your head around how it works. And that's what I have put in this bonus training, is to help you see how you can do that, right? So the course, I put the link actually on this post, but you can also comment cool here, and then you would find that link in Messenger. You have to have Messenger to be able to get it that way. Or you could just go to my website, which I linked. It's thegardenersworkshop.com. When you go to the sales page, all the way at the bottom of the page is the offer to get one of the sessions for free, just to watch it. It's the Rudbeckia session for you to get a little sample of what this course is like. Now, this course is $349, and I do realize that's a lot of money, but that is a BB in the Astrodome if you're a flower farmer, of what this course is going to flip and return to you for your business. It features 36 different cool season hardy annuals. It has a class on the basic concept of cool flowers, when you plant, succession planting. It touches on it just a little bit. Then there's a class on seed starting where it talks about specific questions that we get over and over and over again about seed starting with Cool Season Hardy Annuals. Then there's a growing and harvesting class, which talks about some bed prep tips, basics of row cover, lots of stuff in there, flower support netting, fertilization, and I even do a session on a cooler because Cool Season Hardy Annuals really benefit from a cooler if that is available. And then the fourth class actually talks about is the frequently asked questions and troubleshooting. And in that class, there's 3 different sessions. There's one on seed starting, and there's one on timing and growing. I'm doing this from memory, y'all. And then there is one more session in there, and it's just totally left my mind, right? Then the next 2 classes are on the flowers. There's 36 Cool Season Hardy Annuals featured in this class, y'all. It's amazingly beautiful videography and imaging. It's in the field demonstrations. You know, if you don't ever want to have those question marks anymore and you want your confidence to just skyrocket, be able to go into your class. You can watch on a phone, on a tablet, on a laptop, or a desktop. You can pull your phone out while you're out in the field and pull up the flower you're looking at. What's the spacing? You know, I'm direct sowing, do I cover it or do I not cover it? I mean, it is an amazing course. And it has all the information in one place. And then when you bring on, that has all the information for all the flowers and how to grow them up. The bonus training is living with that garden. Things you can do, my advanced techniques of growing the best cool flowers you can, providing them the conditions that they're really, really looking for. And there's a 1 or a 2 pay option. You get the bonus Mastering Cool Flowers with either one of those. And friends, because we know you're going to love it, we offer a money-back guarantee within 7 days of purchasing it. And, you know, there's just no question in my mind. It's an incredibly comprehensive, beautiful, in-depth, tons of questions will be answered course about this incredibly important family of flowers that literally flipped my business. And I know it can do that for you too. So again, you can comment cool if you want a website, and it's the top of every page. The special offer for the bonus goes through tonight at midnight, and today is August 6th of 2024 for people watching the replay. And I would love for you to have that bonus training, y'all, because it really is the part that I hear from people where they just aren't addressing the special conditions that happen in cool season gardening and farming. So that's why I made that bonus training. So friends, I am going to move on to the rest of my day. I may even go cut some more flowers. And so this is what I cut here this morning. I mean, so we have warm season. These are warm season annuals. This is some Celosia flamingo. We have the white, oh my goodness, y'all. Are y'all growing the white swan marigolds? They have no fragrance. It's awesome. And they are perfect for this time of the year. And you can see way in the back there, I cut the amaranth that was like 12 feet tall. You can see that I posted it on social media. And we are just running full speed ahead into fall, and cool flowers are still a part of it. So I hope to see you on the inside of that class. Until we meet again, friends. Ciao.